Right, hello everyone. It is Saturday today, and to make things a little bit easy for me so that I can have a chilled out, calm, relaxed Saturday, I'm just going to sit down and have a little chat about something specific today. So we are going to talk about cross-stitch. I haven't picked my cross-stitch up in probably a couple of months. So maybe getting it out today will inspire me to pick it up. Apologies if the camera is a little bit wobbly for this episode. I am sat on our bed upstairs and I've got the tripod resting on the bed, but obviously I'm sat on a mattress and they're not the most stable things. So I got out my box of cross-stitch stuff, which isn't big. I've got a, I don't even know what you call these ones, like an art box thing, which has got various cross-stitch bits in. It's got some colouring bits in apparently as well. And went through kind of what kits I had in there and what bits and pieces I had in there, any finished things that I could share and things like that as well. I am dreadful at finishing cross-stitch things off properly. So like I'll finish a cross-stitch and then it'll just get put away and nothing will ever get done with it. I'll just enjoy the process and don't ever get round to like framing them or anything. We do have one actually that is framed and is up in our kitchen, and let's start there. I'll pop in a proper little video. Maybe I could do it on the screen. Yeah, if I shift this way a little bit then I can pop it on the screen so you can see the finished cross-stitch. But I did finish this one, which is a dictionary of tea. It's a Bothy Threads kit, which is very, very fun. It's got all the different teas on there. Calamity, treaty. It's just very tongue-in-cheek, funny, and so much fun to stitch. Yeah, really, really fun. And in fact, I found, I got rid of my CrossStitch magazines a while ago just to save space. But when I did, I'm losing my voice and I've only just started talking to you. That's not good, is it? When I did, so I'm going all over the place with this. There's no organisation, no order to what I'm telling you. So chaos. I had a subscription to CrossStitcher Magazine for quite a few years before I had the kids, when I first got into kind of crafting and things like that. And I got rid of all the magazines a while back because we just needed to save the space, basically. But what I did when I got rid of the magazines is I went through them all and I pulled out any patterns that I really, really loved and could see myself doing. This is like having a knitting library and never knitting any of the patterns. So I did find, actually, in the process of going through them to share some today, I do have this one, which is by the same people. It's another Bothy Threads one, a dictionary of love. So I might do that at some point because I really did enjoy doing the tea one, and I just think that would be really fun as maybe a little bedroom decoration. It'd be nice in a little frame, wouldn't it? Good fun. What's in that one? Love Bug, Tug of Love, and Love Sick. So yeah, I think that one might have to get done at some point. But yeah, as I said, I found a load of patterns and there's so many that I really like and actually would really like to do. Should we start with those or should we start with actual cross stitches that I've done? I don't know. Let's start with the patterns, the potential cross stitches. There's a few big ones that I found that I would love to do. I love this one. Isn't that gorgeous? And that would be so fun with all the different colours in there. I just think that would be really, really enjoyable to do. So I definitely think that one might have to eventually be a possibility. Now, bearing in mind, this magazine, this one was from the March 2009. The March 2009 CrossStitch magazine. So yeah, these are probably all 10 years old. But I'm so glad that I've kept them because I've got the possibility of doing it, and it's tempting me going through these this afternoon. It is tempting me to start picking up the magazine again and maybe doing a little bit more cross stitch because I really do find it quite relaxing. Another one that I found that I really like is this one. It's really nice and simple. I love a bit of Cath Kidston. And that's kind of that same style, isn't it? I don't know if I think it was just done in the style. Yeah, it's just done in the style of Cath Kidston, but it's so pretty. So again, that might be a nice little decoration. I'd quite like to turn it into a pillow, but I don't know quite whether my sewing skills would be up to that. Possibly, with a bit of time and a bit of thought. And then this one. Just in case you can get hold of copies. So that one, the Cath Kidston one, was from the January 2009 edition of CrossStitcher. But then there's this one as well, which I think would make such a great gift for my parents, or even just a really nice one to put in a frame. It makes me think of Cornwall. It's lovely, isn't it? And that one again, that one's from August 2009. Makes me feel so bad that they were so long ago. But that one's just really pretty. Big potentials. The other ones that I dug out that I absolutely love is I loved all of the, and now I've forgotten her name, Margaret Sherry. I wanted to say a different name then, and I've just realised I was about to say the name that I wanted to say, and I've just realised that actually the name that came to my head was a customer's name and not her name. So anyway, yeah, Margaret Sherry, and she did all of these wonderful animals. I love these culinary cats. They're so much fun. And there was a whole series that she did for the CrossStitcher magazines. These are, again, 2009. So there's like, I've got, through to 2010. Yeah, so it's between 2009 and 2010. She did a series through the CrossStitcher magazines of sports and hobbies. Margaret Sherry's sports and hobbies. And each one had a different animal. So you've got like the golfing dog, tennis playing mice. This one's really funny. There's a little paddling duck, scuba diving duck. And these are just all really little fun, small, easy peasy ones. I really like the fishing cat. Great ones for gifts, or even just creating like one big kind of one with lots of different ones as well. And that is like a crossword, hedgehogs, surfing pig, a surfing pig. Oh, a gardening snail. Really fun and really simple and just, yeah, really daft and enjoyable. So she did sports and hobbies as well as various bits and pieces. And then she did some like card ones as well, which I've got, which was kind of, so she did the time to celebrate little birthday card, hedgehogs. There was a very fitting little gift tag, I think, which is the just for you. Good for a crafty friend, wouldn't it? Yeah, there's loads of kind of fun little ones in there for different occasions. I might have to do this one as well around Halloween. There's a Halloween cat, pumpkin cat. But I just loved them. They always made me smile, and they reminded me of those things I loved when I was little, like the Tatty Teddies and Forever Friends and all of that kind of stuff when I loved when I was young. Again, there were quite a few various ones of that I just adore, and At some point I will pick up my cross stitch more, and I will actually make some more fun bits and pieces. I also had a kit in here that I'd kind of forgotten about and haven't done anything with, which at some point I will have to do. But I got this kit, I got it from a Christmas present, I believe, or a birthday present a fair while ago. And it's a Cornwall cross stitch with all kinds of little landmarks and bits and pieces. But again, that one would be a really fun one to do. I definitely need to do that and have it up in our house as a kind of remembrance of living in Cornwall and all of that kind of thing. Right, that's all the patterny bits, but I'll show you some bits that I finished. Now, ones that you'll be more familiar with are the two, this is the kind of series of cross stitch that I'm currently working on. So I've got this one, which is Home is Where the Pants Aren't. And this one's all finished. These are patterns by Plastic Little Covers, who is on Etsy, and she does PDF patterns. So I completed that one. And then more recently, I completed this one. I did these on two completely different sized Adas, which was stupid of me, but I'm just going to embrace it and it doesn't matter. So this is the other one, Home is Where the Bra Is Not. And they've got the similar style flowers. And then the third one and the final bit in the series is the one I'm in progress with, which I haven't got very far. I'm just on the flowers at the moment. But this one says, and they lived happily ever after, in a scroll kind of thing with the flowers all around the scroll. What I'll try and do actually is pop a picture of this on the screen of the final one. I don't have the picture with my pattern for some reason. I think just when I printed it out, I didn't print out the picture, and the chart obviously is massive and I can't really share it with you. But I really do want to pick this up and work a little bit more on it because I do miss doing it. And I do really like the finished objects. So maybe I need to do some more cross stitch. Maybe. And then the final one I was going to share is one I finished a long time ago. And again, it's not been put in a frame or anything like that. And I really should put it in a frame. And it's this lovely Art Deco peacock, which I can remember really enjoying this and it being one of the first kind of more complex ones that I finished, but I love it. So I need to get round to sorting out frames for these kinds of things. I really do. But yeah, what cross stitch are you working on? Don't forget, of course, that in our book make along, the Giddy Yarns book along, cross stitch is a perfectly acceptable craft to include in the make along. My words are failing me. So if you are working on something or you fancy starting something new, then you can for that and it will still count towards prizes. But yeah, it's one of those crafts that I think a lot of us started with, didn't we? We started with things like cross stitch and stuff before we moved into kind of knitting and crochet and things like that. But somehow for me, when I found knitting, cross stitch kind of fell by the wayside, and I do still really enjoy it. And there are some really fun patterns out there that I would really like to do. And maybe I just need to find the time. Maybe I do. Anyway, I'm going to leave the video here for today. I am aware that we haven't done a book of the day, but I want to keep things really simple because I basically need a day off today. So sitting down and talking to you for 15 minutes about cross stitch makes things a lot easier. I can get it edited straight away. I can get it uploaded and it will be ready to go. I will not be recording a podcast tomorrow, so there won't be a podcast this week. Only because we are planning to go for a nice long walk tomorrow. We're hoping to go even further afield than we did the other week. And we're going to take a picnic and stuff like that. The weather looks really nice, but it does mean that we need to kind of leave earlier in the day so that we can drive to where we're going. But obviously we will take you along with us for the walk. So hopefully, we haven't quite worked out where we're going yet, but hopefully there will be some lovely Scottish scenery and yeah, more countryside to share with you. So as always, thank you for watching. Oh, and actually, before I say goodbye properly, because I've got a couple of minutes before this becomes ridiculously long, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed and joined the channel and everything like that. We have hit 2,000 subscribers, which is amazing. It's one of those little milestones that's just been creeping up, and it feels really good to get there. So thank you, everyone. And to anyone that has donated a coffee to my coffee account. Ko-fi, you know what I mean. It's greatly appreciated. So thank you very, very much. It's very kind of you. As always, there's absolutely no obligation at all. I have ads on the channel, so there's a small amount of revenue that comes into that. And obviously a lot of you buy my yarn, so that is also wonderful. But yeah, it is greatly appreciated to anyone that has brought me a Ko-fi, donated that bit. I don't know quite what to call it. So yeah, big thank you. And as a thank you, I am going to be doing a giveaway, and it'll be coming up this week. I probably won't do it in tomorrow's episode, tomorrow's vlog, because we'll be mostly doing the walk. But Monday's vlog, well, actually it'll be Tuesday's vlog. The vlog I record on Monday, I will sit down and I will talk you through the giveaway, and I will have a lovely giveaway, very kindly donated by a lovely viewer, to share with you all as a big thank you for helping me reach 2,000 subscribers and for joining me during the vlogs and everything like that. But for now, I'm going to go and make a cup of tea. I'm going to go and edit this, and I'm going to finish my Saturday. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.